Hello, future entrepreneurs. Ever dreamt of owning your own online store? Today, we're taking that leap together. I'm your guide on this journey, and together, we'll explore the ins and outs of setting up your very own e-commerce business. We'll delve into the potential of online stores and how they can become a significant source of income. So are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Let's get started. The first step to your e-commerce journey is setting up your online store. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of it all. Choosing the right niche for your online store is like setting the compass for your business journey. A well-chosen niche can guide your product selection, target audience, and branding decisions. It's about finding that sweet spot where your passion meets market demand. Setting up your online storefront is next. You might feel like you're wading through a sea of options, but don't worry. Platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, and Magento have made the process simpler than ever. Each platform has its strengths, so consider your specific needs and choose accordingly. The design of your website is more than just aesthetics. It's your virtual storefront, and much like a physical store, it needs to be inviting and easy to navigate. User-friendly website design, seamless navigation, and mobile responsiveness are no longer optional. They're essential. Now, let's talk about the heart of your online store, your products. Clear and concise product descriptions are crucial. They help your customers understand what they're buying and why they should choose your product over others. High-quality images are equally important. They give a visual representation of your product. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good, clear image of what they're about to buy? Customer reviews can be the cherry on top of your product listings. They provide social proof and can significantly influence purchasing decisions. Encourage your customers to leave reviews and make sure to showcase them prominently. As you set up your online store, remember to keep your target audience in mind. Your store should reflect their needs and preferences. If you're selling high-end fashion, your store should ooze luxury and style. If your niche is eco-friendly products, your store design should mirror that ethos. Payment and shipping options are the final pieces of the puzzle. Make sure your customers have a variety of payment options to choose from. As for shipping, it should be fast and reliable. And if you can swing it, free shipping is always a crowd pleaser. Setting up an online store might seem daunting, but it's a journey. And like any journey, it's not just about the destination, but the experiences and learning along the way. So take that first step, embrace the challenges, and remember, every successful online store started with someone taking a leap of faith. Remember, a well-designed online store is your ticket to attracting and retaining customers. Now that you have your store, it's time to fill it with products. But where do you source your products from? Well, there are a few options. First off, you could consider wholesale. This means buying products in bulk from a manufacturer and selling them at a retail price. It's a tried and true method that offers the advantage of being straightforward. You buy, you sell. But remember, it requires a significant upfront investment, and you'll need to manage inventory and storage, which can be quite a task. Next, we have manufacturing. This is where you produce your own goods. It's a great option if you have a unique product idea and want full control over the production process. But be aware, it requires a significant investment of both time and money, and you'll need to manage manufacturing and quality control. Another option is handmade goods. If you're a crafty person, this could be a perfect fit. You get to create and sell your own unique items. This can be a fun and fulfilling process, but it's also time-consuming, and scaling can be challenging. Now, regardless of the method you choose, you'll need to find reliable suppliers. This involves doing some research, asking for samples, and checking out reviews and ratings. You'll want to make sure that the products are of high quality, that the supplier is reliable, and that their values align with yours. When vetting suppliers, consider things like their lead times, their communication skills, and their ability to meet your demand. It's also a good idea to have a backup supplier in case things go south. You don't want to be left high and dry with no products to sell, right? Each sourcing method has its own set of benefits and potential risks. Wholesale and manufacturing may offer lower per-unit costs, but they require a larger upfront investment, and more hands-on management. Handmade goods offer uniqueness and control, but scaling can be a hurdle. It's essential to weigh these factors against your budget, your business model, and your personal preferences. What works for one business might not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to find a sourcing method that fits your particular needs and goals. So, take your time, do your research, don't rush into a decision. Remember, the products you sell and the suppliers you work with can have a significant impact on your brand image and customer satisfaction. And don't forget, it's perfectly fine to start small. You don't need a huge product range to launch your store. In fact, it might be better to focus on a few great products and do them really well. You can always expand your range later as you grow and learn more about your customers' needs and desires. Choose your sourcing method wisely. It's a crucial step in your e-commerce journey. Ever heard of dropshipping? It's a game changer. Picture this. You're running an online store, but instead of stocking inventory, you partner with a third-party supplier. They hold the goods, and when you make a sale, they ship the products directly to your customer. That's the essence of dropshipping. Now, why is dropshipping such a big deal? Well, firstly, it's a low-risk model. You don't have to worry about unsold stock, which can be a massive headache for traditional retailers. You only order a product from your supplier when a customer orders from you. That's about as just-in-time as it gets. Secondly, you don't need a warehouse, a packing and shipping team, or even a huge startup capital. All you need is a computer, an internet connection, and a solid marketing strategy. You can run a dropshipping business from your living room, the local park, or even while vacationing in Bali. However, let's not paint too rosy a picture. Dropshipping has its challenges too. Since you're not in control of inventory and shipping, issues like stockouts or delayed deliveries can hurt your customer satisfaction. Also, because it's so easy to start, the competition can be fierce. And then there's the profit margin. It can be slim, especially if you're selling low-cost items. But remember, in e-commerce, volume often makes up for slim margins. And with the right product, marketing, and customer service, you can carve out a profitable niche for yourself. So, is dropshipping for everyone? Not necessarily. But if you're a budding entrepreneur looking for a low-cost, low-risk way to dip your toes into the world of e-commerce, dropshipping can be a great place to start. And the best part? It's a model that can scale as your business grows. Dropshipping can be a great option, especially for budding entrepreneurs. Now, let's delve into how you can use dropshipping to sell goods online. Dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep the products it sells in stock. Instead, when a store sells a product using the dropshipping model, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped directly to the customer. So, how do you set up a dropshipping model? There are platforms like AliExpress and Oberlo that make this process easy for you. These platforms provide you with a wide array of products from various suppliers that you can add to your online store. Choosing the right products and suppliers is a critical part of the dropshipping process. You need to scrutinize suppliers' credentials, their product quality, and their delivery times. Remember, your customer's experience depends heavily on your supplier's efficiency. Now you might wonder, how do I price my products? A common practice is to apply a 2x to 3x markup on the cost price. But remember, the price should also reflect the perceived value of the product to the customer. Shipping can be a bit tricky with dropshipping since the products come from different suppliers and potentially different countries. It's a good idea to choose suppliers who offer e-packet shipping. It's a faster and more affordable shipping method from countries like China. Handling returns and refunds is another aspect you need to plan for. Since you don't have physical control over the products, returns have to be managed with the supplier. Having a clear and comprehensive return policy on your website will help manage your customers' expectations. The beauty of dropshipping is that it allows you to start an online business with minimal investment. You don't need to worry about stock management, warehouse space, or packing and shipping. Your primary focus can be on marketing and customer service, the key areas that drive online retail. With dropshipping, you can start your online store with minimal investment. Success in e-commerce isn't overnight, It's about planning and executing strategies. Starting an online business is like a chess game. You need to strategize your moves. Let's break down the strategies into short, medium, and long-term goals. In the short term, we're talking quick wins. This is where social media advertising and influencer marketing come into play. These methods are effective in driving immediate traffic to your online store. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube are powerhouses for digital advertising. They allow you to target specific demographics and track the success of your campaigns. On the other hand, partnering with influencers can put your products in front of a large, engaged audience. But remember, choose influencers who align with your brand and resonate with your target audience. Moving on to medium-term strategies, it's time to build a brand and foster customer loyalty. Your brand is more than just a logo or tagline. It's the entire experience you provide to your customers. From the design of your website to the tone of your emails, every touch point should reflect your brand identity. Customer loyalty, on the other hand, is all about retention. Engage with your customers, offer them personalized experiences, and reward their loyalty. Email marketing is a powerful tool in this aspect, allowing you to maintain a direct line of communication with your customers. Now, let's talk about the long game. Long-term success in e-commerce is all about scalability and diversification. As your business grows, you'll need to adapt your operations to meet increased demand. This could mean expanding your product line, hiring more staff, or even opening physical stores. Diversification, on the other hand, involves broadening your market reach. Consider selling in international markets or branching out into new product categories. But remember, scaling and diversifying should always be based on data. Use analytics tools to understand your customers' behavior, track your performance, and identify opportunities for growth. This data-driven approach will help you make informed decisions and navigate the challenges of growth. So to wrap up, whether you're aiming for quick wins, building a brand, or planning long-term growth, always remember that strategy is key in e-commerce. Success isn't about making one big move, but rather making several small, calculated moves. Plan your moves wisely. Remember, strategy is key in e-commerce. Plan your moves wisely. Now, let's talk about the big bucks. You see, the beauty of e-commerce is the potential to generate substantial income. Let's take a look at those who've walked this path before us. Think of the young entrepreneur who started a niche fitness store, leveraging data to target a unique audience segment. In just 2 years, their store's monthly income skyrocketed to 5 figures. Or consider the stay-at-home parent who built a successful dropshipping business selling handmade crafts. They turned their passion into a profitable venture, all while maintaining the flexibility they needed. These stories aren't just inspiring, they're instructional. They teach us the value of data-driven decisions. By closely monitoring your store's analytics, you can understand your customers better, tweak your strategies, and maximize your profits. Remember, in the e-commerce world, data is your compass. With the right strategies and decisions, your online store can become a significant source of income. All right, we've covered a lot today, but remember, this is just the beginning. Your journey towards e-commerce success starts with taking that first step. To help you along, we've got some great resources linked in the description below, so be sure to check those out. Remember, every big accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay tuned for more tips on becoming a successful entrepreneur. And that's a wrap. As we roll the credits, don't forget to connect with us on our social media platforms. We love hearing from you, and it's the best way to stay up to date with our latest content. And yes, that notification bell, give it a click so you won't miss any of our future videos. We're excited to be part of your e-commerce journey, and we can't wait to see where it takes you. See you in the next video. Keep dreaming, keep hustling.